Stephon Marbury and LeBron James. Stephon Marbury calls out LeBron in that saying that he can never carry Kobe's legacy and he's not a true Laker. Where does this beef Steph Curry has come from? The only way you're going to know is if you find out on the channel. Afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis and I'm back once again with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Make sure y'all smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on, make sure to share the content, make sure to comment down below. Appreciate everybody, man. Make sure tonight you guys come in as I'm doing a double header. First game will be the Utah Jazz versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the second game, so it's my personal doubleheader on the Lewis Sports Network. We will be doing the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Sacramento Kings. So make sure y'all come and tune in for those two basketball lives provided by the Lewis Sports Network. As you guys come into my grindhouse, as I continue to put that work for you guys, appreciate it. So getting back to Stephon Marbury. Remember, he came out with Starberry shoes. He was a New York Knick. I appreciate his time as a Knick, even though I know a lot of things went on and Marbury had a lot of issues while he was in the league. But it doesn't take away the fact that he was a hell of an all-star player in his time. This guy, a couple of seasons, averaged 20 and 8 as he played in the NBA. I remember he was Starberry. I remember he made the all-star team with the Nets, and he also made the all-star team when he was with the Phoenix Suns. And I remember that when he was with Shawn Marion and Amari Stoudemire, that trio was supposed to be like the future, you know, of the Phoenix Suns. But unfortunately, Mike D'Antoni was not a fan of Marbury, and he ended up trading him to the Knicks. Well, the Phoenix Suns organization traded him to the Knicks. And so here's the thing. Back in 2007, Starberry came out with a pair of shoes that were called the Starberries, and they were for $15, $14.98. The reason he came out with those shoes, and Starberry said this, is because that he said that kids have a difficult time being able to afford shoes that are just way too expensive. And when you look at Nike shoes have been very expensive throughout the years and for a very long time. Especially the mid 2000s, remember the prices for the sneakers has started to go, you know, very much up. So he made the Starberries to make it affordable for children to be able to wear basketball shoes. Now, LeBron James, who was a Cleveland Cavalier back in that day, and this was his fourth season. This is during the 2006-2007 season. Someone asked him about those shoes, and LeBron said those are something that he could not endorse because they're very low standard and they're very cheap. And he also said that we at Nike are all about high standards, and that's a shoe that you really can't promote. Well, at that time, Stephon Marbury came back and fired back at LeBron and said, well, I'd rather own than I'd rather be owned. I said, So that's what Marbury's talking about. So when you hear Stephon Marbury, when he came back and he responded to LeBron when he was talking about how the beating the 73-9 Golden State Warriors made him the greatest player of all time, Marbury said, how are you the greatest player of all time? And he's like, when you look at your career, you can't even shoot. He also talked about how he felt that he wasn't even better than Kobe Bryant. And he said, if we look at your career, he said, you're not as good as people keep claiming you to be. I think the issue with Marbury is that, like I said, this stems back from the whole issue with shoes. And people are looking at it, well, it's like, well, LeBron's really winning at the end of the day because he has a $90 million contract with Nike at the time that he signed it. But that line that Marbury said, yo, that hit home. He said, I'd rather own than be owned. And I said, what is he saying with that? I think people who really understand basketball and who really understand what's going on, they understand what Marbury meant by that comment in quotations. So me personally, when he says that he's not a true Laker, obviously LeBron's got to earn the respect. Well, let's look at it this way. Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Kareem, Magic, they all opened LeBron with open arms, welcoming him to the Laker family. Now, the only way that he's going to get acceptance is that if he wins a title. Now, remember also that Anthony Davis said that him and LeBron are top 5 Lakers of all time, and he also says that he feels that they're the best duo in the NBA. So, with all that, with all those expectations and what, those Laker greats decided to do, he's in the family. So now it's up to LeBron to deliver a title. So that's I think what Marbury's talking about. It might be personal, but who knows? But their beef really stems from shoes. Nike shoes versus Starbury. So that's the originator. So but man, that's crazy though. So make sure y'all listen to that statement again. I'd rather own than be owned. Food for thought. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Lewis with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as always. Thank y'all for watching.